excited, just making history. And Germ, of course.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Big Steve. We're back here with LabTalks, doing it a little different now. It used to be sitting down, chopping it up with people, but we had to come out to my boy Big A's new shop.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Owner of Casa Vintage.
Yes.
We just opened up this new location here at Frisco.
Yeah.
And we just had to come check it out. So we had to get out of our element a little bit. So yeah, man, let them know what you do. Let them know how long you've been having the shop, and just a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, I got you. So Steve pretty much introduced me. I pretty much do vintage. I've been doing vintage for the past 6-7 years. As far as me collecting though, I've been collecting for a while. Say I started thrifting about like 2012, 2011.
You say you've been collecting for a long time, bro. Obviously,
yeah.
I've been knowing you for a hell of a long time. Me and Big A, way back from the OG Mesquite shop. A lot of them know from there. First thing I just wanted to ask, what made y'all choose Frisco before we get more into like the vintage? What was like this location? Like how did y'all decide to be like, all right, this is our second spot?
Well, whenever we were kind of discussing like second locations, we were already looking at like Oak Cliff, we were looking at like Waco, like we were just pretty much expanding, like
brainstorming.
Yeah, where could we really go? And Frisco, we kind of just had that nice ring to it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was like, okay, there's not that many vintage shops out here. Actually, there isn't no vintage shops in Frisco.
Okay.
There's a few sneaker stores out here. However, it just wasn't that
big of a culture out here.
You know what I'm saying? So from there, we kind of just agreed to it, and we're just like, all right, bet, let's just run with it.
Okay, no, yeah, definitely. I agree with that. I think Frisco, is still a growing city.
Yes.
Definitely newer, especially out here in Texas,
Yes.
But so much potential out here. So it's perfect that you guys, I think it was like perfect timing. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, with it growing so fast, and it's dope to see y'all expand so much.
Right.
Me personally, Casa Vintage is my second favorite store, excluding Lab, of course. But just because when I would go there, the hospitality, it wasn't like me going into a store. It was more of like, I'm gonna go kick it with some homies, and then possibly get some beer,
bro.
which I would try to get. Like vintage is hard to find, especially like
nowadays.
Yeah, nowadays it's such a it's just up there like with shoes. Like sneaker culture is huge. Same thing with vintage, it's been growing like crazy, and so we had to come by to our favorite shop. Yeah. So definitely want to give us a little tour about the shop. I mean,
pretty much we got the whole Nike rack here. This is all going to be Nike. Well, this is Champion, but still majority of it is all going to be Nike.
Some crazy windbreakers.
Yeah, this is all going to be Nike, bro. Look, damn.
Yeah.
Like big swooshes.
Damn, that's like a Team USA colorway.
All the way to like the colorful pieces, you know what I'm saying? Like stuff that people rarely see.
Yeah.
And then over here is going to be all the jerseys. Dallas Stars, Blackhawks, hockey jerseys, Champion jerseys, all the football, Cowboys jerseys, Texas Rangers jerseys. And then over here is going to be pretty much like the random vintage that you can find. So if you just like scroll, you can find yourself like a bad Bulls tee, faded. You find yourself American Thunder.
American Thunder goes hard. Yeah.
The Stone Cold, the wrestling tees, they always do good for us. And OG Nike for sure. But if you just keep, scrolling through the racks, boom, 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 boom. You can find yourself like a cool Wayne piece. You know what I'm saying? Like
crazy. The OG Wayne tees are so hard. Especially, growing up in like middle school era.
Bro,
like, middle school, we were listening to Lil Wayne. We're in the South. If it wasn't UGK, it was Lil Wayne. We were bumping all sorts of shit from the South. So.
And I think that's kind of where I kind of correlated with like fashion too.
Right.
You remember when Wayne was at that, like, what was it, like 06, 07?
Yeah, 06, 07.
He came out with like the full babe
the
down,
babe,
you know what I'm saying? Like I kind of wanted to, I wanted to do that.
It was
you look
really,
back at my old pictures, bro, like you'll see like
excluding like Pharrell and like the OGs of Babe, but Lil Wayne really brought Babe into like I'll say the South.
Yes.
In my opinion, him just going crazy with the Babestas, going crazy with the flavors and shit. Like he really said like, yo, you can throw this shit on and make it work.
Exactly.
That's kind of how I see his style, and definitely like a lot of Southern rappers definitely obviously got influenced by him.
Yeah.
So I could definitely see that here. And one thing I love about this shop, bro, is that you get a vintage vibe when you're in here. You feel me? It's almost like you're in the 90s, you know, kind of thing.
That's the kind of vibe I wanted people to get to, bro.
Yeah.
That's another reason why we kind of called it casa, because casa in Spanish means home.
Home, right.
And we want you to feel home.
No, definitely. You definitely get that feeling from here.
Yeah.
Now, talk to me about these pieces up here, man. You got some crazy stuff up here.
So, pretty much these up top, these are all going to be like the pretty much like banger pieces.
Right.
So, we're going to start off with like the pocs. You know, these.
The pog tees.
Pretty hot for a minute. Okay, maybe you can skip that right there.
You got another one right here? This one might be easier to access. This right one over here.
Hold up. Oh, yeah.
There you go.
So pretty much the pog tees, or rap tees in general, they're going to be up there.
Definitely. I remember you years back when I had first, like, you know, went to Casa Vintage. His collection was crazy back then. You could only imagine how it is now. Back then, he was telling me that these would run around like 200, 250, nothing like, well, still crazy for a shirt, right? Back in the day. But now, if I'm correct, a piece like this is worth like what, almost $1,000?
I'd say so, yeah. Like, I know during pandemic though, like whenever COVID hit, these were like skyrocketing like crazy. Like I'd say probably about like 2 bands, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, and people will be like on Instagram live, like, oh, okay, how much? Pit to pit, blah blah blah. And people just bidding. Oh, okay, I want this much. Boom, boom, boom.
Are you serious?
It'll be up to like 1,500, and people will just cash out on it. I'm not guessing because of the stimulus checks, but it was ridiculous.
That's insane. And then obviously, you know, him doing it for so long. I remember you telling me stories of how you would come up on a lot of them.
Yeah.
I remember one story in particular. I remember you telling me it was you had gone to a garage sale and a lady had Biggie tees. Remember you telling me about it?
Yeah. So pretty much. I had a homeboy who was like, hey, I got this lady here. She's selling all these rap tees.
Right.
And it was like it was on 5 miles. The app was called 5 Miles.
I remember.
And then he was like, I want you to come check him out. Because at the time, my homeboy, he was like 18, 17, so he wasn't, you know.
Yeah, he was young, you know, just kind of like.
He was just like if I was you, I'd check him out, or if you want, we can go over there. And we went, and sure enough, she had them in bags, and she was just all like, well, my mom used to own a record store in California. And when she passed away, she had just shipped everything out to my house in Texas.
Wow.
And I was just like, do you have any more? And she was just like, nah, I don't.
Damn. But you did come up from them though. I remember you had like, what was it, like a Biggie tee?
I had 3 Biggies.
Biggie tees.
Like 2 Mariah Careys. I can't even remember, bro.
Crazy.
I think I paid like $200 for the lot, which came out to like $20 a shirt.
Are you serious?
Yeah, bro.
So $20 a shirt. Now, let's say, obviously, you know, time passes, he might have got rid of some, but either way, he still has some.
Shout out Landon.
Yeah, shout out Landon.
He was one of the first people to cash out on me.
Yeah, Landon actually, I remember we pulled up back 2-3 years ago. It was like 2 years ago we pulled up to a shop and just went crazy on rap tees. Just because, I mean, like I said, we're in the vintage too, and the only spot that we knew that had them was Casa Vintage, so we had to get a couple pieces. Landon was able to get a lot, you know, but finding 2Xs is hard as hell to find. So, yeah. But yeah, man, not only, of course, it's Casa Vintage, but they're also exclusive sneak shop. Yes. Make sure to check them out as well. The homie's not here at the moment, you know, he'd be glad to talk to us about it, but exclusive shout out to y'all for having some of the best prices in the city. I feel like a lot of people sleep on that. Honestly, if we don't have a shoe, I would definitely recommend coming over here because they might have it, especially bigger sizes. I know a lot of my homies are like size 13, 14 sometimes, and this is the spot to get it. So shout out to them. And then also check out their Mesquite shop. Like I said, that's the OG spot.
Yes, sir.
Anybody that's been in the shoes here in Dallas knows that that's another spot you have to go check out. Talk to me about the 94s, man. I see the 94s.
Yeah, so those are actually my personal collection.
Right here?
They came from those are from the personal stash.
Damn.
Still wearable. I actually bought these, I think, when the pandemic hit. So
really?
This was actually before The Last Dance came out.
Okay.
You remember the Jordan?
Yeah, the documentary, of course. So this is right before everything skyrocketed.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I bought them, and then like 2 weeks later they announced it.
Really?
So I'm just like, oh shoot. Next thing you know, boom, prices just going up, going up. I'm just like, man, that makes no sense, bro. But yeah, this is for sure definitely one of my favorite pairs.
And it's crazy. You have the box. So not a lot of people have the box. To me, like on shoes like this, it's rare to see like everything that it comes with, the accessories, right? Like the box, the 85 just to come with the actual hang tag with the Jumpman. But this 94 pair, one thing that I love about it was the box that it came with, and it's super rare to find any 94 with the box. I mean, 94s in general are hard to find. I think right now they value anywhere from like without the box, like 900 to 1,000. It's around market for like an okay pair. Like it's probably gonna be beat. You know, probably not wearable. But by the looks of this pair, it looks like it's still, like you said, pretty wearable. And this box, fire. Yeah, man.
Quick.
Yeah, man. Check that out. It's crazy.
So even like the wear on them, bro, like I got them just like this.
That's good wear though. Yeah, I love seeing like the wear and stuff like that on 94s. It shows character on it, you know. Like it's from 94, it's older than I am, so you can just imagine what that shoe's been through. You feel me? And then what I'm talking about, the box. I think this is the craziest part of it all, to be honest. They don't make boxes like these anymore, sadly. It's so crazy. But
still with everything, even then, bro, like I still had the whole tag in it. I left it at the ocean.
Really?
Yeah, so I had like the card. You remember how they used to put the cards and stuff?
Yeah. Crazy piece. But yeah, man.
One of my favorite pieces.
No, I'm glad you kept it, man. Keep those forever, like I said.
Bro. Hey, I'll be trying, but I'll be this close to like when people walk in, they be like,
they be offering you crazy.
How much, bro? I'm buying right now. I just be like,
you can't do it. All right, well, guys, we'll appreciate y'all so much for tuning in. Like always, you know, it means a lot to us. You know, we're trying to, you know, help the channel grow. Please make sure to like and subscribe, you know, so we can keep growing the channel. And of course, stay tuned for future giveaways for all our subscribers that like the video. You know, share, you know, go crazy with it, please. It helps us out a lot. And then big thank you to my boy Big A for taking the time to show us the shop. Please make sure to check them out. They're located here in Frisco, right by Legacy West, not that far. But hey, man, great job with the shop, bro. I love seeing the growth from the homies, and like I said, if you can't find it at Lab, you'll find it here for sure.
Hey, shout out to Lab too.
You'll be excited just making history.
Let's go.
Yes, sir.
In germ, of course.